My name is Lila, and my lesbian story started on a quiet evening when I found myself thinking about Maya more than I expected. I had planned this night for hours, little rituals to feel calm, to feel ready, but underneath all that, my mind was only on her. There was a softness to the anticipation, a gentle excitement that made every mundane task feel meaningful. I remember the first time I met Maya. It wasn't dramatic, nothing out of a movie. We were introduced by a friend, just two strangers exchanging polite smiles and small talk. But there was something in her presence that stayed with me. The way she listened without judgment, the subtle warmth in her voice, the spark of curiosity in her eyes. Something about her made me want to linger, to see her again, to learn more about her. At first, I told myself it was just friendship, that I could admire her without complicating anything. But quickly, my heart started noticing details I hadn't expected. The way she laughed at things no one else seemed to notice. The way her messages felt like little invitations into her world. The way even a simple conversation left me thinking about her long after it ended. I let myself imagine what spending time with her might be like, not in any grand way, but in small, tender moments. Walking together, sharing secrets, staying up late talking about everything and nothing. A future painted in fragments, quiet mornings, and soft evenings. Moments that would feel ordinary to the world, but extraordinary because we shared them. I realized then that this was more than curiosity. This was a slow, insistent pull, a desire that didn't demand recognition, but quietly claimed its space in my heart. I didn't have to understand it fully. I only had to feel it, accept it, let it shape the way I thought about her. Tonight, as I prepare to see her again, I feel that pull stronger than ever. My thoughts drift to our first moments together, the ease of our conversations, the subtle intimacy that grows without words. I imagine sharing dreams, fears, and laughter, the kind that lingers in the chest long after it's over. Even in the quiet of my room, the anticipation fills the space, wrapping around me like a gentle embrace. This story didn't start with a dramatic revelation. It started quietly, in moments that seemed ordinary, yet changed me completely. And as I step closer to the night ahead, I feel a steady excitement, a hope that maybe this is just the beginning of something lasting, something tender, something wholly ours. Being with Maya feels like discovering a rhythm I didn't know I was missing. Our connection isn't loud or flashy. It's quiet, subtle, almost imperceptible to anyone else. But to me, it resonates deeply. I think back to the first time we spent hours together alone, without interruptions or obligations. It was simple, almost mundane, but it changed everything. We talked about dreams, fears, silly little observations about the world, and yet every word left a mark on me. I realized that I had been craving this kind of connection long before I met her. I find myself imagining all the small ways our lives could intertwine. Lazy weekends where we linger over coffee, letting the time stretch around us. Evening walks where we talk without needing to fill the silence, the kind of silence that feels comfortable rather than empty. Little shared rituals, sending each other a message just to say, "I'm thinking of you." Laughing over inside jokes, leaving notes that only we understand. It's not grand or dramatic. It's a quiet intimacy that feels safe, warm, and full of promise. Sometimes I wonder if she feels the same quiet pull that I do, the gentle gravity that makes me notice her in every moment. I think about all the times I've hesitated, afraid to let things grow too fast, but then I realize that part of what makes this special is the patience. The way our bond develops naturally, without forcing, without expectation. The way our friendship has become a canvas on which love can begin to paint itself in slow, delicate strokes. I imagine nights where we share our vulnerabilities, the fears we usually hide from the world. I see us comforting each other in silence, laughing in relief at our shared human awkwardness, leaning into the comfort of someone who truly knows you. I think about the way our lives might fold together over time, how our habits, our routines, our small joys could become intertwined, building a life that is uniquely ours. There's a tenderness in these thoughts that I haven't experienced before. It's not urgent or consuming, but persistent. It's the kind of feeling that grows quietly, the kind that waits patiently for acknowledgement. And I allow myself to hope, to imagine a future that isn't dictated by grand gestures or declarations, but by small, meaningful moments that feel profound simply because we share them. Tonight, I carry these thoughts with me. The anticipation, the hope, the quiet joy of knowing that Maya exists in my life and that our story is only beginning. I don't rush it. I don't force it. I simply let myself feel it, let it grow, and let the night guide me toward her presence, ready for whatever moments may come next. Tonight, as I think about seeing Maya again, there's a gentle anticipation that fills me from the inside out. It's not nervousness or fear. It's something warmer, quieter, like a light brushing softly against my chest. I replay our past moments in my mind, her laughter, the way she listens, the subtle warmth in her voice, the comfort of just being near her. I realize that this is more than friendship, though it didn't start as anything more. It's a connection that slowly grew into something delicate, precious, and impossible to ignore. I imagine the evenings we'll share, the quiet rituals that will become ours. Sitting together with no agenda, sharing stories, dreams, or even comfortable silence. Those little routines, making coffee, walking down familiar streets, sending each other small notes, will feel like anchors, holding us together in a world that sometimes feels chaotic and uncertain. I see our lives folding together naturally, gently, without force, each moment layering into something lasting. There are nights I lie awake imagining us leaning on each other, sharing secrets and fears, letting someone truly see the parts of me I usually hide. And I wonder if she imagines the same things, if she feels the same quiet pull toward me. The thought of that makes my heart beat just a little faster, a subtle thrill that isn't overwhelming but deeply alive. I picture conversations stretching late into the night, laughter spilling freely, hands brushing by accident, lingering just enough to be meaningful. Even as I think about the future, I focus on the small, tender moments, the ordinary acts of care that mean everything when shared with the right person. I imagine her smile greeting me in the morning light, our easy, effortless communication, our shared little joys that others might overlook, but which become treasures because they belong to us. It isn't about grand gestures. It's about being present, being attentive, and letting a relationship grow naturally, rooted in honesty and quiet understanding. This story isn't about rushing, and it doesn't need dramatic twists. It's about noticing her, cherishing her presence, and allowing my feelings to unfold slowly, gently, without fear. Tonight, as I step toward her, I carry these thoughts and hopes with me. The anticipation, the tenderness, the promise of what could be. And even if nothing is certain, even if the future is unknown, I feel ready to embrace it all, one soft, meaningful moment at a time. This is my story with Maya, a story that began quietly, grew steadily, and now continues to unfold with each heartbeat, each glance, each shared moment. And for the first time, I feel the courage to step fully into it, knowing that what we are discovering together is rare, tender, and wholly ours.